Jim, how much does experience right now really matter?
Well, Wolf, Barack Obama himself questioned whether he was ready to run for president back in 2004. Now he's fighting a two-front battle on the issue of experience, with John McCain and Hillary Clinton taking shots at Obama's resume. Flashback to 2004. Barack Obama had just won a landslide victory to become Illinois' next U.S. Senator. At the time, he ruled out running on a national ticket in 2008, suggesting back then he lacked experience.
So why have you ruled that out, running nationally?
You know, I am a believer in knowing what you're doing when you apply for a job. And I think that if I were to seriously consider running on a national ticket, I would essentially have to start now before having served a day in the Senate. Now, there's some people who might be comfortable doing that, but I'm not one of those people.
Barack has led by example. When we took our trip to Africa and visited his home country in Kenya, his home country in Kenya, his home country in Kenya.
What that reminded me of was our trip to Africa 2 years ago, and the level of excitement that we felt in that country, the hope that people saw just in the sheer presence of somebody like Barack Obama, a Kenyan, a black man, a man of great statesmanship who they believe could change the fate of the world. Of somebody like Barack Obama, a Kenyan, a black man, a man of somebody like Barack Obama, a Kenyan, a black man, a man.
Well, listen, we want to congratulate you on Barack Obama, our new president, and you must be very proud.
We are.
Yes.
We really are. We're also proud of the U.S. For having made history as well.
Hey, one more quick question. Our President-elect Obama's birthplace over in Kenya, is that going to be a national spot to go visit where he was born?
It's already an attraction.
Okay.
His paternal grandmother is still alive, and
but his birthplace, they'll put up a marker there.
It will depend on the government. It's already well known as a state.
Yeah. Do you know the
Another Obama still living in the village is Barack's grandmother, known as Mama Sarah. Senator Obama has been back only a few times. Even so, there's a strong attachment between the two of them.
Barack and Nyati Dalani. Barack and Nyati Dalani. Barack and Nyati Dalani.
Could I ask her about his actual birthplace? I would like to see his birthplace when I come to Kenya in December. Was she present when he was born in Kenya? Okay.
His home country in Kenya.
Of somebody like Barack Obama, a Kenyan, a black man.
Spot to go visit where he was born?
It's already an attraction.
But his birthplace, they'll put up a marker there?
It will depend on the government. It's already well known.
Who is this man who calls himself Barack Hussein Obama? What's his religion? And should I vote for him this November? I can't answer the last question for you, but after doing some thorough research, I can answer the first two. His legal name in Indonesia is Barry Soetoro, as shown on this document, recorded at the school he attended. It would have been unlawful in Indonesia to record any but his full legal name on this document. So as far as we know, to this day, in Indonesia, Barry Soetoro remains his legal name. Barry, or Barack Hussein if you will, attended a Catholic school in Indonesia, which was required by law to instruct him in the religion of Islam.
4 tahun lalu, pengusaha batubara ini tak mau mengubah desain bangunan rumah tersebut. Kamar Barack Obama misalnya, tetap dibiarkan seperti semula. Obama pernah berpose di samping lemarinya itu.
Kipas anginnya, ininya semua masih asli.
Here is a close-up of the document we showed you earlier. From the school in which Barry, or Barack Hussein, was instructed in Islam. The law of Indonesia, unlike that of the United States, does not allow for dual citizenship. Therefore, we can see clearly from this document that Barry, or Barack Hussein, was only a citizen of Indonesia and not of the United States. Since Indonesia does not allow proselytizing from one religion to the next, we can also see that Barry was a member of the religion of Islam, and as such would have been instructed in Islam by the school he attended legally.
John McCain has not talked about my Muslim faith, and you're absolutely right that that has not come.
A birth certificate mysteriously appeared on the Internet, attempting to impute United States citizenship status to Barry Soetoro, whom from now on we shall call Barack Hussein Obama. But upon close examination, we can see that this birth certificate, which was later copied to the official Barack Hussein Obama website, has no official stamp of the state of Hawaii, and therefore is not a valid birth certificate. Let's see the comparison once again. Once again, this is an example of a valid birth certificate, with an official stamped seal of the state of Hawaii and a correctly printed border, while this is the birth certificate presented on the Barack Obama website, which has no embossed seal and a clearly falsified border. In summary, the man calling himself Barack Hussein Obama has no real birth certificate issued by the United States, no evidence of a legal change of name, and no proof of legal repatriation to the United States if indeed he ever was a United States citizen. With regard to the question of religious affiliation, No baptismal certificate or evidence of a conversion to Christianity or to any other religion but Islam has ever been presented. So, who is this man, who even as a boy and a citizen of the largely Muslim nation of Indonesia has always aspired to become President of the United States? His real name is Barry Soetoro. Also, according to all available religious documentation, Barry was and is a member of the religion of Islam, since Islam does not allow for conversion to any other religion. It seems fair to ask why this man, who seeks as Commander-in-Chief to control the most powerful military force in the world, the largest economy, and the largest nuclear arsenal in the world, has not been more forthcoming about his own identity.